Alright, let's just stick around here. Cool. Yo, what's good, y'all? How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Roll the Tape. On this episode, I just want to... I know I've talked about movies and TV and anime and stuff, but something I want to highlight as well. I talked about doing independent shows, independent filmmaking and stuff like that. But let me tell you about this independent show I watched the other day called Apolaki. And it is a experimental opera, and my lovely friend Jay Carlon performed in it, acting as Apolaki, and also choreographed the show. And it's directed and written by Micaela Tobin. And this show is a beautiful representation of not only pre-colonial Filipino culture as well as post-colonial Filipino culture, but also talks a lot about identity and shaving off an identity that was pushed onto you, and refinding your indigenous roots. And it is just so beautiful how this show was able to broadcast that message. It is experimental. Experimental is not always for everybody, but let me tell you, when it comes to being diaspora, and also like when it comes to analyzing your indigenous roots and stuff, it's really hard to connect to it because of how colonized and the whole world is. So trying to find information in all these pre-colonial types of information is so hard to come across. However, we can always do our best to look at the material available and try to find our own connections with those roots, and that's what this project does. It talks more about the emotions and the feelings towards finding that indigenous self, and those emotions that lie underneath that, of feeling displaced, but also trying to unravel yourself and find that truth inside of you and that connection. So that is just so beautiful how this show is able to show that, and the music is beautiful, the set design was beautiful. I don't know if they're going to be able to do the show again, but I would highly recommend it if you have a chance to see it. It's called Apolaki. Look out for Micaela Tobin, and I'll put her information in the link below, as well as the organization that helped produce this called LACE. And LACE works a lot with telling indigenous stories and getting that message across to the world. So they're LA based, but I'll put a link to LACE as well below, so you can check out more about what shows they have going on and how you can support them. So awesome, cool. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all, and yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Peace.